Let's talk about how to really craft your story with your visuals. Now, guess what, guys? When you're building a website or really anything, the visuals and verbals have to go together to actually tell your story. But it isn't that one is better than the other, they go hand in hand. But your visuals are what's going to stop your audience from the scroll factor. You know the scroll factor. You do it all the time when you're on your phone, when you're on Facebook or Instagram. You scroll, scroll, scroll. It makes the brain really happy to do that. But when someone's on your website, you don't really want them to scroll, scroll, scroll it. You want that visual to really capture what your message is and then have your verbal support it. So, how do you craft a story with your visuals? You have to make sure that your visuals have depth. You have to make sure that your visuals are unique. So, if you're going to use stock photos, please dig deep and do not use the first stock photo you find, and make sure that your stock photo doesn't look like a stock photo because your visual needs to have heart, passion, and really engage your audience just like your brand does. Your visuals also have to, well, aesthetically be on brand. If your brand's all about light and bright, having a dark, moody photo isn't going to work for what you're about. So, when it comes to finding the right visuals for your brand, take your time and yes, ideally do custom. But if you must do stock, make sure that you have the right piece and make sure that you've taken your time to really understand where this piece is going to go in your overall story that you're telling. It's always about your visuals and verbals, people. That's how we tell stories nowadays.